Shalom, shalom, my brothers and my sisters. Listen, don't miss God. Don't miss God. Listen, I want to give you a scenario of something that just happened to me. I have a friend that I love dearly, and the friend loves me dearly, and I know they have my best interests at heart. God had originally told me to do something in particular, and I did it. And the friend came later on because I was at a point of frustration, and a friend who was in the same similar situation was like, you need to just change that. You need to just do different, whatever. And because I know the friend loves me, and because I know the friend cares about me, I literally almost missed God, because I almost made the decision and change, through frustration, what God has told me to do. But God reminded me, today, and I'm encouraging you today to tell you, don't miss God, because even though a friend loves you, and even though they may have your best interests at heart, when I began to look at this friend, the Lord began to speak to me and say, I want you to look at the friend. And the friend, even though they love me, and even though, we have a great relationship as a friend, as friends, I looked at their life, and their life was a life of confusion. Every time I asked them, what are they doing? They change. I'm doing this, I'm changing this, I'm doing this, I'm doing this. They start something and never finish it. And God began to show me through that very moment, don't ever move because someone else told you to move, when you know that God has told you to do something. Listen, God has given each and every one of us a spirit, and that spirit that he put inside of us is called understanding, right? He gave us the ability to understand him, even without physically seeing him. He gave us the spirit of understanding to understand when and give you that knowing, a conscience is knowing that I shouldn't be doing this, or I should be doing this, or even though, my friend, like I said, was giving me good advice, but they was not giving me God advice. And I almost missed God, and I almost missed the blessing that God had for me, because through my obedience to God, it opened up many, 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 many blessing and divine doors for me, because I obeyed God, and I almost failed this test. My brothers, my sisters, please, 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 do not miss God over the voice of someone whose life doesn't show receipts that they are capable of even making those decisions. I'm not telling you to don't take wisdom from people. I'm not telling you to not listen to some people, because God do use people to give you advice and direction. But when you know God told you to do something, and you are there, and no matter how frustrated you get, no matter how angry or confused you get, how tired you get, and you know God sent you there, he knows exactly why he put you there. And the enemy, he's so nasty that he will send someone that you trust. He would send somebody that you trust to make you veer off of what God has told you to do, and you could miss God that way. In this season, be very, 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 very careful, because a lot of people have opinions, but the Holy Spirit does not move by opinions. The Holy Spirit is truth. He does not move by reason or logic. He is the truth. Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. Listen to that understanding. God gave you that spirit for a reason. You understood what God told you to do when he told you to do it, and don't let anybody take you off the course in which God gave you. I love you. I pray that God bless you today. May you receive it, and please, please, please do not miss God for somebody else's ignorance. All right. God bless. Shalom, shalom.